It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Rich Gialella Field here at Steinert High School for some Central Jersey Group 3 playoff action here on the WBCB Sports Network. New Jersey Education Association, Haldeman Ford and Subaru, Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Capital Health System, Revere Trade and Restaurant, Trenton Thunder, Team Toyota, Hamilton Township Education Association, Hyundai of Trenton, Saul Funeral Homes, Hamilton Township Division of Health, Italian People's Bakery, Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, the Trentonian, and we are here at the home of the Spartans. Fish, got Rich Fisher with me today. I'm Eric DiGracenzo for the Trentonian pregame show. How you doing today, Fish?
I'm great, Big E. How you doing, buddy?
I'd be doing a little bit better if we didn't have a giant, I don't know if that's a hornet or something, sitting a couple feet from us.
I I haven't seen that yet. Well, let's not worry about him. Let's get right into it here. Obviously, go ahead.
Well, we got the Steinert Spartans taking on Neptune High School today. I believe they're the Flyers, correct?
Yes.
We had
Flyers
the
are the
discussion about
Scarlet
that.
Flyers, yes.
Scarlet Flyers.
And well, this is a rematch of last year's Central. This is a Central Jersey 3 sectional tournament, and Steinert comes in as the number 1 seed, and Neptune the number 16 seed, and it's a repeat of last year's CJ3 quarterfinals, which Steinert took a 12-2. 5-inning Mercy Rule win over the Flyers. Christian Finaccio, one of the few Steinert starters back from that game. He had 2 hits and 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored in that game. Neptune, obviously, they come in as the underdog as the number 16 seed. Steinert, of course, being number 1. But that is never a guarantee of anything, especially in baseball, because all a team needs is a good ace or a good pitching outing to spring an upset. And Neptune's throwing air ace, Brendan Maloney, who's 2-3. He's got a 4.38 ERA and 30 in the third innings. He's got a really good strikeout to walk ratio. He's struck out 37 and just walked 13. So, you're going to have to work your way on against him. The Spartans, they're giving the ball to Mason Grant, who has had a really, really good sophomore year. 6'3" right-hander. He's making his 6th start. He's 1-3, lost 1, has a 2.73 ERA, 22 Ks in 30.2 innings. His only loss came in his varsity debut against Lawrence, and the Spartans have won his other 5 starts. Grant also, he owns 2 wins over the Mercer County tournament champion Allentown, so he competes well against strong teams. He'll pitch to contact. He'll use his off-speed stuff, set up his fastball. He's only allowed 12 walks this season. And the Flyers lineup has a few threats, most notably Nick Quagliato, Joe Giuliano, Maloney, the pitcher, and Casey Asanison. They're all hitting over 300, but everybody contributes in this lineup, according to Brian Gialella. It's guys chip in up and down the lineup, and they're only 9 and 10, but they're not a typical 16 seed. Quagliato has a long ball potential, a couple of home runs. And Neptune's trying to gain some revenge on the CVC. The Flyers' last 3 tournament losses have been to the Steinert, Hopewell, and Allentown. So they don't like seeing CVC teams. You look at Steinert's lineup, they've been potent up top with Braden Nitty, Jake Pope hitting 338 and 375. Jack Gill's just been outstanding this year, 425. 1.002 OPS. Gill has 24 RBIs, 4 doubles, and 2 triples. And we have we'll wrap this up right after the national anthem.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
And welcome back to the WBCB Sports Network. We're getting set for this game to start off. A good national anthem after the lineups there. Talking about the lineups, let's go over the lineups for Neptune today. Asanasan is leading off and playing center field. Maloney, the pitcher, is batting second. Quagliato is playing behind the plate, and he is batting third. Tinnick is in right field batting cleanup. Giuliano is batting fifth and playing first base. Gamba Ellis is playing third base, batting sixth. O'Neill is at short, and he's batting seventh. Martin in the 8-hole at second base, and Torres, the designated hitter, rounds out the lineup at ninth. Maloney on the mound for Neptune. And Fish, as you mentioned, Mason Grant is on the mound, getting the playoff start for the Spartans.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's a pretty high compliment. Coach pays his pitcher saying, you're a sophomore, we're going to start you in the first game of the state tournament. But that just follows what Steinert does. They never go out of rotation. They have their set rotation, and whoever's turn it is to pitch, they're going to pitch. And doesn't matter if it's a sophomore or senior, they're going to take the mound. And, you know, obviously this is the biggest start of the career for Mason Grant, state tournament game. So we'll see how he handles the pressure of it all. But he's done really well this year. He's been a really strong newcomer for the Spartans.
And here we go as everyone is in position. Steinert Spartan sporting the green tops today with the pinstripe pants. Neptune in black tops with gray pants. And Grant gives the first pitch of the game, and it's low for a called ball. So Sanasin stepping in for this at bat, and he takes strike one. So the count is evened up.
That's important. If Grant can throw strikes right away, you know, don't come out throwing balls and get in your head. Oh, nice curveball there.
And that ball is lifted to center field. Tracking it and making the play is Nitty. And there's out number one.
Yep. And again, you throw strikes and you get that first out, and you think, okay, got the first out of the way. Let's get going here.
So here's the pitcher, Brendan Maloney, stepping in for the at-bat. Two lefties starting off the game for the Flyers. And that ball's grounded to second base. Picked up and thrown on for out number two as Pope cleaned that up real quick.
Yeah, he got a nice little hop right there at the end.
Now batting number
nice
5,
easy play.
pitcher Nick Quagliato.
So far, 2 easy plays.
Always has to make you feel better as
a pitcher,
especially your first playoff start.
Exactly.
Here's Quagliato stepping in.
This kid's got some punch. He's got a couple homers. He's got at least 2, but the stats are not complete on either MapQuest or NJ.com, so we're not quite sure exactly what their stats are.
You gotta love when the websites have that, right?
Well, it's not their fault. It's it's the team's fault.
And I mentioned this to you right before we came back on air. Neptune's got some big kids out there.
Yeah, they
have
do.
some size.
A lot of good athletes have come out of Neptune over the years.
And a foul tip for strike number 1 from Quagliato.
Braden Nitty's grandfather, Vince Artery, the former athletic director at Neptune for a while. Artery was at Notre Dame, and then he went over to Neptune. Now he's back watching his grandson play at Steinert.
And now we have an even count at 2-2 with 2 down here in the top of the first inning. The wind and the pitch. Called strike 3. It must have got the inside corner and a backwards K.
If it did, it just skimmed that corner. That was, I don't know. They'll take it. Steinert will take it.
So 3 up, 3 down for Neptune in the top of the first. Now the Spartans look to light a spark to start off this playoff run coming up in the bottom of the frame. Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Along with the Hamilton Township Education Association, HTSD pop-up schoolhouse events are happening in August. August 9th at Yardville Heights Elementary, August 15th at Sunnybray Elementary, and August 23rd at Kisthart Elementary. The event will be from 3 to 5 p.m. August 29th at Cooser Elementary will be from 4 to 6 p.m. Meet teachers and staff, learn about the community resources, and more. HTSD Summer Camp 2023 registration is open. Summer camps are offered to Hamilton Township residents entering grades K through 12. Visit htsdnj.org to register. Who has the car inventory in Mercer and Bucks counties? The all-new Hyundai of Trenton has cars priced from $2,000 to $200,000 and everything in between. All the new Hyundai models, pre-owned cars, and SUVs from BMW, Audi, Cadillac, Ford, Chevy, and other models. Hyundai of Trenton has the inventory ready for immediate delivery. Hyundai of Trenton, the area's newest auto dealer, has the cars in stock at 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they needed it most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you the closure you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Homes is proud to sponsor today's game and hopes you enjoy it. Well, Fish, we're back for the bottom of the first inning, and we got Brendan Maloney on the mound for Neptune.
Yep, he's a lefty. Not sure what he throws. Obviously, we haven't seen this team. I'll tell you, Steinert's 16-8, but you're still having trouble getting a take on this team. They had a 7-0 lead in the county tournament against Hun, and then lost 9-7. And then last Saturday, or 2 Saturdays ago, they were losing to Gloucester Catholic in the bottom of the 7th and scored 3 runs. Came back to score 3 runs, so they can rally and they can fall apart. So we'll see what happens here.
And the first pitch from Maloney is in there for a strike to Christian Finaccio. And that ball is grounded up the middle and in there for a leadoff single from Finaccio.
Nice job by Finaccio. Just went where it was pitched, hit it back up the middle. That's what you want to do. Hit it up the middle.
And that brings up Jake Pope, who is playing second base today and batting second. The rest of the lineup, Braden Nitty is batting third, playing center field. Jack Gill at short is cleaning up. Ryan Everett is in right field batting fifth. The DH is Jack Lambert, and he is batting sixth. In the 7 hole is Alex Wolak, and he is at first base. The 8 hole is Ryan Tash, and he is playing third base. And rounding out the lineup in the 9 hole is Andrew Condorso, who is behind the plate. And there's a bunt down the third baseline, but rolls foul.
Not a bad idea. Push it down the line. It definitely would have gotten the runner over. I don't know. Pope might have beaten it out.
Pope does move well, so he would have had a chance to get down the line. Especially as a left-handed batter, you're much closer to first base than the right-handed batters.
Yeah. That's one thing lefties always should be cognizant of, that they have that natural extra step to the first base bag. Not extra step, one less step, I should say.
A built-in extra step.
But one less step, not an extra.
2-1 the count. And the pitch.
Oh,
breaking
pitch.
Ball.
Whew.
That fell right into the zone for strike number 2. And
see a few more like that. It's going to be a long day.
And that ball is popped up in chase and making the grab. At third base is Gamba Ellis. So after a battle of an at-bat, the result is nothing, and the runner stays on first base. That brings up Braden Nitty.
Yeah, I'm sure Pope's a little bummed out. Least he wanted to do was get the runner over. Get him in the scoring position.
And there's a pickoff attempt that is in the dirt, and he is safe at second.
Wow, Steiner got a break there. Giuliano, he had him picked dead to rights, and Giuliano dropped the ball and then fumbled trying to pick it up. And
now, does that count as an error there?
Yeah, I would think so. E3. I mean, they had him.
So a runner now in scoring position for the Spartans. The pitch is inside. It makes a break on the ground, and Finaccio is in on the ball in the dirt.
Wow, what a break for Steinert on that drop pickoff. Instead of 2 outs, nobody on, all of a sudden you have a guy on third with 1 out now.
So a runner on third, 1 out, and a 1-0 count. The pitch. Outside makes it 2. And now Nitty, who came up with a runner on first base, now has an opportunity to drive in a run.
Yeah, you come up with a guy on first, and the next thing you know, you're up there with a guy, and all you need to do is get a fly ball to get him in.
You know, first base, when he's on first base, you think just advance him, or get on. You get on, start a little rally. Now your thinking shifts a little bit.
Did he take it all the way there on the 3-0?
And that ball is ripped down the line in left field. It's going to get in for an RBI single, and Braden Nitty coming through.
Well, Nitty, he got a pitch he liked. It was up right in there. It was a wheelhouse. He turned on that thing. Got 3-1 pitch. You get that 3-1 pitch, you're gonna get a pitch you like. You're gonna swing on it, and he did, and put a good swing on it. Steinert jumping on top quick. That's what you like to see when you're at home. You want to get out of that first inning, get a couple runs, and make it easy for your pitcher. And the Spartans, we mentioned the Spartans are the first seed, but this state tournament has not been kind to them over the last 7-8 years.
Especially the first round.
Right. They, last year we mentioned they beat Neptune in the quarterfinals. That was their first trip to the semifinals since 2014. And after that, they had 6 straight years of getting knocked out in either the first or second round. And they were always a high seed, like a 1, a 2, a 3. And they were just getting upset. So last year, at least they got over that hump a little bit. Obviously, you want to get further.
And a called strike 3.
Called third strike. Nitty stealing the base on the play. It looked like there was a little confusion there at home plate.
Oh, it looked like the ball was in the dirt.
I don't know what happened there. It was called third strike.
Nonetheless, a runner in scoring position again for the Spartans as Ryan Everett steps in. And the ball in the dirt, secured and stops the runner from advancing. Spartans 1 for 1 so far with runners in scoring position. And the pitch is swung on and ripped down the left field line, but well foul. One and one the count with 2 down in the bottom of the first. Breaking ball that does not break. Leaves it outside for a 2-1 count.
I'll tell you, Everett's a guy you want up here with runners in scoring position. He's second on the team with 21 RBIs. That in 329.
All that, and he's made some really clutch plays throughout the season as well.
Oh, yeah, he has been. He has been solid in right field, spectacular at times.
He fouls that one out of play over the dugout.
He's been good with both his glove and his arm. Right now, Spartans are worried about his bat.
An even count with 2 down. The pitch, and that is lifted to right field and caught for out.
Curved right at him.
Hit it a little too hard. And that ends the first inning of play. Steinert gets 1 run on 2 hits and a little bit of luck. And we're heading to the second inning. Spartans lead 1-0.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. Achoo! Ow, that hurts. School nurses are frontline providers, whether it's a bump or a scrape on the playground or staffing testing booths in the height of the pandemic. May is School Nurses Month. NJEA members honor the important role that school nurses have to ensure schools are safe and healthy for our kids. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation because they prepare students to be successful in school and in life. This message sponsored by the New Jersey Education Association and WBCB. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Leading off for Neptune, right fielder number
1-0.
Jack
Steinert leads heading into the top of the second inning here on the WBCB Sports Network. Some Central Jersey Group 3 action in the playoffs, and that ball is lifted to left field, and it is caught for out number 1. A nice play to get under it by Finaccio.
1 pitch, 1 out. Gonna like that.
Now batting number 15.
If you're Mason Grant, keep those pitches down.
And as the playoffs are getting underway in all the different groups on the WBCB Sports Network, we also have Steinert versus Freehold Borough tomorrow. As that ball is a fair ball down the left field line, that should be extra bases as the relay is close.
A little closer than I thought it would be.
Same here.
Well, he jumped on the first pitch too, so they're going up there attacking early.
That's that's almost like living and dying by the 3 in basketball right there.
Yeah, well, yeah. Maybe they see something, maybe they heard something, go after this guy early because he'll throw strikes and you don't want to get behind.
And there's another first pitch swing. Everett is in chase. That gets over his head. And the runner slips around first base. It is not cut off, and it's an RBI double into right center field. So back-to-back doubles with 1 out.
And that one Ryan Everett could not get. We've seen him track some of those down, but that ball was just hit too hard and too high over his head. And these guys they're going right after that first pitch.
Maybe it was a tendency that the first pitch was a certain pitch every single time, and they said, let's just go after it. I don't know. What do you think?
Something like that, yeah. Well, like I said, he throws strikes, so we know he's going to throw strikes. Don't get behind on the count.
And that one is watched for a first pitch strike. Along with the Steinert versus Freehold Borough game tomorrow for softball on the WBCB Sports Network. We also have some baseball action with Notre Dame against St. John Vianney. Did I say that one correct?
Vianney, yeah.
Vianney. And that you can catch both of those games on the WBCB Sports Network tomorrow as Grant steps off the mound and takes some time there. That pitch is fouled back towards us, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, Grant keeps throwing strikes.
The stretch and the pitch. That's swung on to left center field, and it is caught and thrown back in by Braden Nitty.
Now batting number 13, second baseman Aiden Martin.
I'm sure O'Neill a little upset. He'd rather got that out to right field. Get Gamba Ellis over to third, but hit it to that left side, and he wasn't going anywhere.
And another first pitch strike.
He's just pouring it in there.
The 0-1 pitch is low and inside. Makes the count 1-1.
I think that's the first ball he's thrown this inning.
I think you're right. Because the other at-bats, they just came up and swung right away.
First pitch, yeah.
Gamba Ellis dancing around. at second base, and that ball is popped up, and that will be strike number 2 as it goes foul out of play. Grant comes set, and the pitch to Martin. Low and outside, ball 2 evens up the count.
Who won that game last night?
Another foul ball back. This might be the longest at bat that Grant's had so far today. Everything else has been.
Yeah, it definitely is, yeah.
The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit. Deep to left field. Left center field in the gap, a diving play, and the catch is made.
Wow. Wow.
Grant with his hands on his head out of short relief. And an amazing play to end the top of the second made by Christian Finaccio out in left center field.
I didn't think that ball was hit as far as it was. It was high, but it was deep, and Finaccio just had to keep running. He kept running, finally had to sort of leap out, and I wouldn't say he went all out. He didn't lay out for it, but he had to leave his feet to grab it.
It was an awkward dive, too. It almost looked as if he tripped, but
yeah, it was a heck of a play.
Nonetheless,
saved the run.
The catch is made, and we go to the bottom of the second inning. Neptune gets 1 run on 2 hits in the top of the second inning and ties it up, and the Spartans have a chance to get back on top in the bottom of the second. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines, whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot. Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. You or a loved one homebound, the division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinics. The staff at Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton Township community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health. For more information, services, upcoming clinics, and eligibility, that's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. So stepping in is Lambert, DH. First pitch is called a ball. Second pitch outside. 2-0 count, so a nice hitter's count for the leadoff batter here for Steinert.
Yeah, well, that's what Nitty did. Nitty got up 3-0, 3-1, and then smoked one.
And there's a line drive that gets down after hitting the glove of Tinnick out in right field.
Boy, they are not giving him support right now. I mean, that ball was a tough play, but that should have been caught.
Next up to the Spartans.
Well, it's got to be an E9, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was right in his glove.
Yeah, it was a line drive, and, you know, but you got your glove on it.
That brings out Wolak with a runner on first.
Another break for the Spartans. Let's see if they capitalize on the last one. Let's see if they can do it again.
The 0-1 pitch is swung and fouled off back to the backstop, and a quick 0-2 count to Wolak. And the 0-2 pitch is high. Ball number 1. got a feel for Maloney a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, well, that last ball was hit hard, so it's going to be a tough play.
Here's a chopper, so it's not going to be a chance to turn 2.
Yeah, good as a bunt.
Yeah, it'll move the runner over, so 1-3 on the putout, and Lambert now advances in the scoring position.
Next up, third baseman, number 10, Ryan Cash.
Ryan Tash stepping in, getting his signs from the coach, and we also have a courtesy runner coming in here.
Number 5, Jack Ivins.
Jack Ivins is going over there for Lambert. As the big man goes back to the dugout.
What's going on down there? This whole place is falling apart. Getting out of here.
And the pitch is high and outside the Tash as Steinert putting some more speed up over on second base with 1 down. And a bunt that's placed in a nice spot. The throw on the first is in time, or he dropped it. It looked like it was on a transfer attempt, but they're gonna call it a drop.
Oh man! Wow.
Since I don't have a pencil, I'm not gonna mark anything in my scorebook here. There's a conversation is going on out.
And you can see Maloney was visibly upset with that.
Well, he's still visibly upset.
Yeah.
While this conversation is going on, if you're looking for a loving pet to add to your family, consider visiting the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter at 2100 Sylvan Avenue. Let's meet today's adoptable pets of the game. For the dog, Sheba. I'm saying that correctly. Sheba is a 4-year-old spayed female. Sheba is energetic, playful gal, ready for fun and games. She's exuberant and high energy and will benefit from an active family that can take her on hikes and exertions that will sap up some of her energy. She is instantly friendly when greeting new people, jumping up for attention and pets. She would benefit from some training so that she learns how to greet people more politely. Sheba seems social and curious about other dogs, but also snarky and easily frustrated. She may be able to have dog friends if introduced properly, with gradual introductions with low-key playmates. She would be the best dog for any dog household.
Well, Tash stays on first. Now runners at the corners, both there by errors.
And there's a first pitch swinging pop-up from Condorso.
A little too anxious, I think, and try to do a little too much with it. And when you do that, you pop up. And I was just going to say, Maloney's really going to have to keep his cool now. I mean, his defensive world is collapsing around him, but he's hanging right in there. And through first pitch strike, got a pop out of it. Now he can really see his way through this.
Also, after seeing the frustration on Maloney's face during that whole error conversation, surprising to actually see someone come up and swing at the first pitch there. A frustrated pitcher.
Yeah. Like I said, you get up there and you see a runner in scoring position. Sometimes you just want to get him home.
So that ball misses, and 1 ball, no strikes here to Christian Finaccio.
This would really should not be good if Steiner can't capitalize on this. They've been given 2 gifts. You really got to, especially state tournament, you got to take advantage.
That ball is popped up to the left side, and it is going to get out of play for strike number 1. So Finaccio with his second at-bat in as many innings, and just like his first at-bat, he's ahead in the count with a hitter's at-bat.
All right, well, now he's in a good hitter's count, so let's see how this goes. Again, don't be over anxious. If you see a pitch you like, go for it, but don't just swing because you want to get that run in. Make it be your pitch. Or ball 4.
Ball 4, so the bases are now juiced for Steinert. And the meeting is going on at the mound here. And while that's going on, we will mention our second adoptable pet of the game, and that is the cat, Lilith. Lilith is a young, sweet, petite, curious kitty who is looking for a quiet home where she can feel secure and happy. She's lived with other kitties in her previous home, but really prefers to be a single kitty. She'll make a happy little housemate for a lucky adopter. The Hamilton Township Animal Shelter is open Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., Thursdays until 7 p.m., and closed on Sundays. Visit more of the adoptable pets and learn more about volunteer and foster programs at hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter.
Well, conversation has been completed on the mound, and ooh, that ball looked, I don't know where that looked. It didn't look like it was over the plate.
I didn't think it was either, but lo and behold, we have a 0-1 count. And that ball is bounced into the Steinert dugout.
Well, bases loaded. Maloney gets the jump on Pope, 0-2. Pope's just going to have to protect now and hang in there and see what he can do.
The 0-2 pitch is hit into left center field. It's going to get down, and 2 runs are going to score. Finaccio into third, and a 2 RBI single for Pope.
How sweet is that for Jake Pope? A 2-strike, 2-out, 2-run single. That's what you call really picking up your team.
So Steinert is able to make do on the help that they were given.
Yep. All 3 errors have led to runs right now.
And here's the pitch with 2 men on. That ball is flown out to center field, and the catch is made to end the inning by Asanasin. So 2 runs on 1 hit and a couple errors for Steinert to take a 2-run advantage going into the top of the third. We'll be right back with some more Central Jersey playoff action right after this break on the WBCB Sports Network.
Trenton Thunder Baseball is back for its 30th year. Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Trenton Thunder tickets are now available. Single game tickets, group plans, suite nights. Get your tickets now. For more information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com, or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, pork roll Fridays, and dog welcome nights throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Number 23, Jordan.
And welcome back to the WBCB Sports Network. for this game between Steinert and Neptune Central Jersey Group 3, round 1, 1 versus 16, and that ball is bounced over to third base. The play is made.
Mason Grant will try to do this inning what he didn't do the last inning, and that's have a shutdown inning. Keep the lead for the Spartans.
Now batting number 1.
Yeah, and it certainly helps. Another early swing and 5-3 on the putout as Tash makes that play. So 1 down, and Grant looking to have a much smoother third inning than he did in the second. And that ball is swung on and missed, so nothing into the count with 1 down here for Sonneson. And just missing the edge is ball number 1.
That was a great 2-strike pitch. It wasn't over the plate, but it was close enough that I probably would have been swinging. I got him there.
So strike 3 and 2 down here for the Scarlet Fliers.
Brennan Maloney.
Yes. Oh, thanks, Billy. Our dad just brought us some Dorito chips. Thanks, Pop. I can't wait till Father's Day.
And a ball outside.
Dad wants to know if I ever made the honor roll here at Steinert. I'm very adroitly not answering that question.
And 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs.
That's why I always let Mom sign the report cards.
And the count now ran full after a 1-2 start. And that ball is hit foul. Barely missing the chalk line.
A lot of people here today. Nice turnout.
Oh, a team that has a nice and rich tradition of playoff success, like Steinert.
I would like to know. I got to go back and look at that. How many consecutive years they've been in the state playoffs? Because I seriously can't remember a year when they weren't in the states.
And a called ball 4, and that puts a runner on first.
You don't want to do that, especially with this guy coming up. He's one of those big guys you were talking about.
Yeah, Quagliato, he struck out his first time up, but as you mentioned, he's a big guy, and I'm sure then being a big guy, he's got some big power to him.
He's got some pop, that's for sure. Well, yeah, they got him looking on a called 3rd strike the first time up. Pick off attempt.
So Maloney, the pitcher, on first base. The pitch to Quagliato is swung on and missed. And the throwback to first is just a little bit late. A little bit of hesitation there by
Steinert does not want Maloney getting into scoring position with this guy up. Oh, Dad just brought M&Ms now.
And a called strike 2 on the breaking ball.
That's twice he's got Quagliata jumping back on called strikes inside. These M&Ms look good, Father Billy. There he goes.
And as the runner goes, it's a hard hit ball that's high to right field, and Everett makes the play. And that does it for the top of the third. So no runs on no hits, but a walk. And we go to the bottom of the third. Steinert still leads 3-1. The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street. For the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries, drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-togethers. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery, since 1936. Don't forget, you can read, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving the Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Also, today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. HTSD pop-up schoolhouse events are happening on August 9th at Yardville Heights Elementary, August 15th at Sunny Bray Elementary, and August 23rd at Kishart Elementary. The event will be from 3 to 5 p.m. August 29th at Cousert Elementary will be from 4 to 6 p.m. Meet teachers and staff, learn about community resources, and more. HTSD summer camps are for 2023. Registration is now open. Summer camps are offered to Hamilton Township residents entering grades K through 12. Visit htsdnj.org to register.
Just seeing this Steinert, I don't know what you would call it, a yearbook or whatever, or a media guide. I don't know what you would call it, but it's really well done. So it's put together by the Steinert Booster Club. Well done.
Really impressive to see all of that collection of stats and records.
And everything. Yeah, pictures. And it's good.
Stepping in for his second at-bat is Jack Gill. And that ball is grounded to second base, and the play is made 4-3 on the putout.
I'll tell you what.
What did Nitty do his last at-bat? I missed that for some
Slide
reason.
out the center.
Okay. Forgot to mark that down.
Here's Ryan Everett, who flied out to right his first time up.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed.
Brennan Maloney on the mound has pitched well. He's down 3-1. All 3 runs unearned, and by rights he should have a 1-0 lead, really.
Yeah.
But that's what happens. You got to make plays.
That's why you don't pitch by yourself. That's why you have fielders
That's right.
behind you.
Especially the easy plays. You really got to make them.
That one's inside for a ball, so 1-2 the count with 1 down here. Ryan Everett. Swing and a miss struck him out. 2 up and 2 down as the ball is thrown on the first. I didn't even realize that was in the dirt.
Yeah. Quagliata, he was pushing him around trying to get to the ball before he took off for first.
coming up. He got on an error his first time up.
Yeah, he hit a rope out to right field, a line drive, but the ball should have been handled, should have been caught, and it was ticked off the glove.
Lambert was then replaced by a pinch runner who came around and scored after another error and a single.
Yeah, Jack Ivins.
That ball's outside to make it 1-1. And that ball is hit well to center field, but stays up a little too long, and that makes it a 1-2-3. Bottom of the third inning for Neptune. So no runs on no hits as a 1-2-3 inning keeps it 3-1, and we'll be right back after this break on the WBCB Sports Network.
During the Toyota Ready, Set, Go sales event, just imagine yourself in a new Toyota. Whatever you need, from an electric vehicle to a rugged, versatile truck, we have new Toyotas on the ground for immediate delivery. Or choose from over 100 certified used options, which undergo a rigorous inspection and include an amazing warranty. Plus service centers that can save you time and money and keep you on the road. So let's go to Team Toyota this spring. Just visit teamtoyota.net to find a location near you.
This is Angelo Weiner, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
And we're ready to get the top of the fourth inning going here at Rich Giolella Field. 3-1, Steinert with the lead.
Now we just got a nickel from Dad. It's a big day out at the ballpark. All we need now is a snow cone, and we're set.
I like the cotton candy.
Yeah, that too. Oh, Billy didn't like that cotton candy. We were just talking about that the other day with my girlfriend. That is like the worst thing to eat for your health.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just like draining sugar down your body.
But every time I take my girlfriend to a baseball game, she wants to get the cotton candy.
Oh, well, it's awesome. I mean, who doesn't want cotton candy?
That ball's popped up, giving chase
Billy.
our numerous Steinert players. But
Billy does not want cotton candy. Well, Mason Grant wants to keep his little rhythm going here.
One and two the count. And there's a ground ball over to short. Thrown on the first and dug out.
Good pick.
So Tinnick goes down 6-3 on the putout.
Now batting number 15, first baseman Joe Giuliano.
Joe Giuliano stepping in. Here's another one of those big guys I was talking about, Fish. Giuliano doubled his first time up, later came around to score, and at the time tie the game up at 1-1.
I didn't see, last time I was here, Alex Wallach was not in the starting lineup last few games I did. This was a nice backhanded pick he made there. Oh.
And the 1-1 pitch is fouled off out of play down on the right side.
Grant's done a great job so far in first 4 innings of getting the leadoff man out. That's always key. Neptune dugout trying to get fired up.
And a dribbler that's scooped up and thrown on the first. And a nice play over at third by Tash. And
Tash had to get over, cut it off.
Now batting number 6,
I don't think
Jack Gamba Ellis.
I don't think Gill had a play there if he waited for it to get to him. Tash cut it off and then had to balance himself and make a good throw. He did all that. A couple nice defensive plays here by the Spartans.
Gamba Ellis stepping in. The first pitch is in there for a strike. His first time up, he had the RBI double.
I don't know the amount of first pitch strikes that he has, but I'm going to guess it's been on almost every batter but a couple.
And Gamba Ellis puts this over in the right center field gap. A diving attempt is not good, but the throw in the second is nearly in time, just a little offline. So another double for Gamba Ellis.
Yeah, Grant's not fooling him at all.
No. So 2 down and a runner on second
11,
base.
Shortstop
A really nice diving attempt by
Kevin O'Neill.
by Nitty.
Yeah, Nitty went all out for that for sure. And I think he got a glove on it, just couldn't hold on. Now we got a courtesy runner.
Pinch running, number 4, Carl Christie.
Carl Christie comes on as a pinch runner for Gamba Ellis. O'Neill fouls one off. And another foul ball makes it 0-2.
Had him pretty off balance and fooled on that one.
The wind moving from left to right, as you can see the flags whipping around out there in right center field. The 0-2 pitch is a called strike 3.
All right, Coach Redmond.
And that does it for
See you soon, buddy.
the top of the 4th inning. No runs on 1 hit for Neptune. And we're going to the bottom of the 4th. Steinert still leading 3-1. Since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they needed it most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you the closure you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Homes is proud to sponsor today's game and hope you enjoy it. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring you your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccines for children Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinics. The staff at Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, upcoming clinics, and eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health.
Alex Wolak grounded out the pitcher, first time up, takes the ball. Steinert would love to tack on a few here. But really, after giving up 2 hits in the first inning, he's only given up one in the last 2 innings.
Well, really, he hasn't given up a lot of hits. It's the
3.
it's
the errors that have killed him.
I mean, you mentioned it a couple innings ago. It really should be 1-0. Neptune. And that ball is ripped to the hot corner. It gets away, and an infield single there for Wolak, who can't hit a ball much harder than he did right there.
Yeah, that was a great try by Gamba Ellis. Went all out,
Pinch
dove.
running, number 16, Owen Whitman.
Just couldn't get it. Owen Whitman coming in the courtesy run. I guess in this case he's a pinch runner because you can only courtesy run for a pitcher and a catcher.
Now batting number 10, third baseman Ryan Tash.
So Ryan Tash stepping in. He reached on an error to first base his first time up, and later came around and scored in that second inning that produced 2 runs for the Spartans. He got on as the ball was dropped on a transfer by Neptune's first baseman, Giuliano.
I guess it wasn't a transfer. If they were calling it a transfer, they would have given him the out.
And a beautiful bunt by Tash is in for a single. So runners on first and second now. A beautiful bunt single.
Yeah, you can't drop one any better than that.
We already discussed how, you have that extra little built-in step there.
He took advantage of it.
It also adds to it when you place it in the most perfect spot possible.
We got Dan Graziano coming up to pinch hit.
Pinch hitting for the Spartans, number 23, Dan Graziano.
Big spot for Graziano. Graziano, he's hitting .500. He's only been up 8 times, but 4 for 8.
And he puts a perfect bunt down, and he's just barely out, but he does his job and moves the runners over to scoring position.
Yep, excellent job. Excellent job.
Next up, number 12, left fielder Christian Finaccio.
The Spartans playing a little small ball here. See what it pays off in. Infield is in. They don't want to get behind by any further. Finaccio. Ooh. Finaccio just needs to make hard contact and hope it doesn't go at anybody.
I mean, especially with the infield in, if you put it in the right spot, you're getting a hit. Finaccio's 1 for 1 on the day with a walk, a single, and a run scored. He's made it past second base each time. the first time he's been behind an account today. And he puts it right up the middle, and this should score 2 as rounding third is Graziano, and he's in.
Well, there you go. When you have the
Graziano
infield
cash.
pulled in like that, that's the opportunities you get. I mean, that usually that would have been a play the shortstop or second baseman would have made, but because everybody was in, it got through, and that's exactly what you want to do in that situation. And he did it. Another 2-strike hit, 1-2 count.
I had that wrong. That was Tash coming around third. So 2 runs score on the RBI single by Finaccio, who's having one heck of a game, and he's going on the pitch. The dive, and he is safe as he got under the tag on a real close throw.
Steinert's going to keep being aggressive now, and why not? You got the lead. Try to build on it.
So 5-1, Steinert on top at the moment. 1 down.
Ooh, good pitch.
And a breaking ball that was beautifully placed by Maloney.
Well, Pope was up in this situation last time, 0-2. 0-2, and he delivered a 2-run single with 2 outs. That's a hit of the game so far.
And that one's fouled off behind on the plate. So 0-2 with 1 down and a runner on second. Maloney comes set. The 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1.
Steinert probably happy he put up a few earned runs in this inning. He didn't have to depend on the help from poor defense. Hit their way to some runs.
And this ball is grounded, and there is the error bug again for Neptune as that ball hops into right field. And coming around the score is Finaccio.
This is just unbelievable. 3 errors on first base. No RBI on that. But Steiner doesn't care. They'll take it.
So this is something that you don't normally see from a baseball team at any level. Neptune has more errors right now than they have hits.
Yeah. Not good.
And I think whenever that is the case, unless you're somehow lucky enough for the team to not capitalize when you're playing them, most of the time you're going to be down in the game if you're playing like that.
Well, sometimes it depends on the team you're playing. I've seen games with a gazillion errors, 100 walks. There can be some bad games.
Maybe a team like the Phillies that can't get hits with runners in scoring position.
Hey, they won 2 straight. I'm not going to knock them now.
The 0-1 pitch. Ball's in the dirt, and
another steal for Steiner.
Steinert is. This might be the most aggressive I've seen Steinert on the base path this year.
Well, they have three stolen bases. Well, you can be aggressive when you're ahead.
And this ball is going to be grounded to second, and that is 4-3 on the putout as Nitty moves the runner over to third base. So once again, Steinert with a runner on third base, and this time it's Jack Gill with the opportunity to make something happen.
Yeah, Gill would love to do something. He's their big RBI man. He's 0 for 2 so far.
A strikeout and a ground out so far today. now with the runner on third, Neptune has shifted back to a more normal defensive position. I mean, we've seen everything from them this inning with the infield in, double play depth, everything.
Yeah, they have run the gamut. I'm not sure. I don't know how much more Maloney's got. If he walks him.
And that ball's in for a strike. I believe someone's up in the bullpen, unless I'm looking at Steinert's bullpen.
Not Steinert. They're down there.
I don't see anybody down there.
You can never tell. Sometimes they bring in a kid that's already playing. So. No, we're talking about Neptune.
Oh, Neptune.
No. Andy Sincarlis butting into the conversation, giving us wrong information that we're not looking for. Sinclairis, not Sinclairis. Sinclairless. Ah, there you go.
And the pitch is swung on, and this is going to be a tough play. The throw to first is a little bit offline, but I think he would have beaten it anyway.
Oh, well, yeah, that's it.
So another infield single for the Spartans.
That's all going Steinert's way this inning, that's for sure.
Now batting number 11, right fielder Ryan Everett.
That's the old adage, put it in play, good things happen, and he just happened to hit it with the least amount of exit velo.
Now, the top of Steinert's lineup is getting the job done. The top 4 batters have driven in all 6 runs. That's a production you want from your top guys, without a doubt.
And another ball, so it looks like Maloney is starting to lose command a little bit.
Mentally, how much more can he take?
And this ball's great. Oh! And this might have gone off his face.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. And Gill's going to get down and be safe.
That ball took a nasty, ugly hop up on O'Neill, and hopefully he's all right. He looks like he's kind of recovered a little bit.
Oh, man. I mean, that ball was hit hard, too. That was.
Yeah. Again, everything's going Steinert's way this inning. Looked like a routine grounder, turns into a bad hop single.
Oh, man. I mean, hopefully he's not looking like a hockey player after that. I mean, that's.
Yeah, right.
I'm not quite sure where that caught him on the face, but, I mean, the fact that he's.
Probably stunned him for sure. Chris McLaughlin, Steinert trainer, went out to look at him.
Well, what's the. Do you have to. Isn't, like, concussion protocol a thing? Maybe it went off his shoulder?
Oh, no, it hit him in the head.
Well, either way, Steiner now has a 7-1 lead.
Yeah. You feel the pressure, man.
And that's their third infield single of the inning, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, bunt, an infield single, and a bad hop single. Yep.
So Lambert stepping in, and the Spartans have successfully batted around this inning, as this is the 9th batter to come to the plate. And this is a ground ball to third. This is going to be a tough play, and it's not in time. Whoa.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Brian Giolelli is going to have a few words about that one.
I mean,
I
I didn't think that was really even close.
No.
But nonetheless, that's going to do it for a eventful bottom of the 4th inning.
And it's funny, in an inning where everything went Steinert's way, it ended on a call that definitely bad call that went against him.
Yeah. Well, that will do it for the bottom of the 4th inning. So Steinert leading 7-1 going into the 5th. We'll be right back on the WBCB Sports Network after this.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
And welcome back to the WBCB Sports Network.
Leading off for Neptune, number 13, second baseman Aiden Martin.
We have a 7-1 game. And O'Neill is certainly okay because he's now warming up to enter into the game as a pitcher right now.
All right.
And that ball's popped up, and Pope's got it for out number 1.
Another first pitch strike, another first batter out. He's gotten the first batter out all 5 innings. Mason Grant has just been better than solid
Now
today.
batting number 23, designated hitter Jordan Torres.
Yeah, he's having one of
He's
those
allowed
games.
3 hits, 1 walk, and that's been it. He's gotten the first strike over every. It has to be 90% of the time. He's gotten the first pitch over for strike. He's gotten the first batter of the inning out every time.
Ooh, and a wicked breaking ball there.
You know, not overpowering. He's got 3 strikeouts, but man, has he been good.
And the 0-2 pitch is a breaking ball that locks up Torres, and now there's 2 down.
4th strikeout now.
Am I counting correctly,
Now
or
batting
have
number 1, center
3
fielder
of his
Quincy
4
Sanderson.
strikeouts been looking?
Yes, 3 of the 4 are called. Yes.
I mean, that just
Yeah.
gives to his nice breaking stuff that
Yes,
he's got.
he's got him fooled. Now there's a rare ball on the first pitch. I mean, he has just been.
Ooh, and a stinger right up the middle, but it's picked up on a dive. The throw on the first gets away, but Hassanison with a 2-out infield single.
Yep.
Kind
Now
of tripped
batting
over
number
the
3,
bag
pitcher
when he
Brendan Maloney.
made it.
Yeah, that
Made it
was a
through.
little scary there for a second.
So a runner on with 2 down. It brings up Maloney, who steps in looking to kind of make up for some of the stuff that's happened.
Yeah, he's probably wants to take out some frustrations on the ball right now. I would think.
He might be seeing his fielders' faces on the ball right now.
All right.
And there's a grounder to Pope, who's going to gobble that one up and toss it on 4-3 on the put out to do it for the top of the 5th. So no runs on 1 hit for Neptune. And as we go to the bottom of the 5th, if you're looking for a loving pet to add to your family, consider visiting the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter at 2100 Sylvan Avenue. Let's meet today's adoptable pets of the game again. The dog is Sheba. Sheba is a 4-year-old spayed female. Sheba is energetic, playful, and ready for fun, and games. She's exuberant and high energy and will benefit from an active family that can take her on hikes and exertions that will sap up some of her energy. She is an instantly friendly dog when greeting new people, jumping up for attention and pets. She would benefit from some training so that she learns how to greet people more politely. Sheba seems social and curious about other dogs, but also snarky and easily frustrated. She may be able to have dog friends if introduced properly, with gradual introductions and with low-key playmates. She would be best as the only dog in the household. The cat is Lilith. Lilith is a young, sweet, petite, curious kitty who is looking for a quiet home where she can feel secure and happy. She's lived with other kitties in her previous home, but really prefers to be a single kitty. She'll make a happy little housemate for a lucky adopter. The Hamilton Township Animal Shelter is open Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., Thursdays until 7 p.m., and closed on Sundays. View more of their adoptable pets and learn about volunteer and foster programs at hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter.
Brennan Maloney. Now playing shortstop, number 9, Jack Pinnock.
So some
And now
defensive
pitching, number
shifting
11,
going on
Kevin O'Neill.
here for Neptune.
Yeah, we have Maloney's out as pitcher. He's out in right field. Jack Tannick moved to right field to shortstop, and Kevin O'Neill has come from shortstop into pitch.
So same lineup, just different positions for.
You know, that's where Steinert has so much more luxury than other teams. A lot of other teams. You have that pitching depth, and you can get your guys warmed up at the rate you want. You can start warming them up while you're in the field. You know, some teams don't have a lot of pitchers. You got to come off the field, and then your pitcher's got to warm up as quick as he can. Or, you know, you got to make the change in the middle of the inning, and he's got to come in and just warm up and on the mound. It's tough. Alex Wolak, he got everything started last inning in that 4-run inning with a single.
How many earned runs are we putting on Maloney here?
I don't know. It's hard to go back and figure it out right now. I think at least 5. At least 5 are earned.
Trying to shore up my book here.
Well, yeah, because then they had the error on Pope, so the 5 are earned, and the last 2 were unearned.
So
he's allowed. I'm
7.
sorry. No, I said 5 were earned. That's wrong. Two that inning, 2 were earned, and for the game, 5 are unearned.
Wow. That is a crazy number.
Tough day at the office.
Yeah, so when you really look at his line, Maloney's pitched a nice game. He went 4 innings, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, 8 hits, 2 earned runs, but 7 overall. So really, he pitched well enough to keep his team in the game.
Yeah.
But
I mean, his only bad inning was the last inning. Yeah.
And there is a strikeout for Wolak.
O'Neill coming back from a 3-1 count deficit.
Now batting number 10, Ryan Tash.
Ryan Tash stepping in. He's 1 for 2 on the day. He's scored both times.
Yeah, he's gotten on an error, bunt single. Came around both times. He's the good luck man if he gets on. I mean, Finacchio's got a couple scored too.
And another bunt. This is a nice one as well, but that one's going to get down the right field line. Tash is running the second. He is rounding second, going to third. The throw is in, and it's just going to get cut off. So a bunt attempt that turns out as a runner on third base.
What do you think he'd have had it with a good throw?
Yeah, I don't know. It was close.
Give him a hit. I
I
don't
think
care.
give him a hit, yeah.
Homer, hometown score. All hometown scorer is giving a hit on that.
A single with an error on the throw.
Yeah, single and an error. Second bunt single.
So runner on third with one down and a breaking ball called strike on the outside corner. There you go, Fish. Tash is on again.
Yeah, on again. Every time he's on, they seem to bring him in. Infield in again.
And here's a bunt attempt with Tash going home, and the suicide squeeze is unsuccessful.
Yeah, he didn't bunt it. Didn't bunt it far enough, or actually bunted it too hard. And O'Neill was able to get it and just make the tag coming in.
Now batting number 12.
So fielder's choice on the play, and a pinch runner is going to come in.
Courtesy runner number 24, Nathan Klingel, in for Condorso.
Condorso is going to go down into the dugout to get his catcher's gear on. Courtesy runner comes on. And Finaccio stings that ball over to first base, but it's caught right out of the air. And a line out to first base is going to do it for the Spartan lineup today, or in the bottom of the fifth. And that was a hard hit ball.
Yeah, he smoked it.
So no runs on one hit in the inning for Steinert, and Neptune's going to have a chance to see if they can get a couple of these runs back in the top of the sixth here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
This is Angelo Honor for your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Number 5, catcher Nick Quagliato.
Welcome back to the WBCB Sports Network. We're in the top of the sixth inning here at Rich Gialella Field in some Central Jersey Group 3 action. First round of the playoff bracket, 1 versus 16, and Fish, it's looking like a 1 versus 16 game right now.
It is now, yeah. And, yeah, especially the way Neptune has played defense this game. Very sloppy game, and Steinert has looked sharp. And Mason Grant has set the tone.
And here's a tricky pop-up down the right field line. And a sliding grab by Everett, and there's that glove we were talking about earlier.
I mean, you just get used to it after a while.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
that was a tremendous catch. I mean, you had 3 guys going, and Everett, he didn't shy off, even though other guys were converging on the ball. He went right after it, laid out, and what a play. How much fun is it to watch that guy play outfield?
I mean, it's unbelievable. Really, their whole outfield is fun to watch. I mean, we've had 2 diving/sliding catches from the corner outfielders, and almost had one from the center fielder. And there's a line drive single right to Nitty in center field. So 1 out and 1 on for Neptune.
First hit of the game for Tinnick. He had flied out and grounded out.
Now batting first baseman number 15, Joe Giuliano.
Giuliano 1 for 2 with a double and a ground out today. Came around to score his first time up.
Yeah, he's one of the guys, a few guys that make good contact against Grant.
Well, with Tinnick getting on, this is important for Neptune because these two guys coming up are the two guys that have hit the best for Neptune today against Grant.
They need a lot of guys to get on. They gotta get the merry-go-round going. And Grant just wants to keep hanging in there.
Yeah, they have 5 outs to work with here.
I mean, his off-speed stuff today has just been baffling to these guys.
I think there's some action going on in the Steinert bullpen. Or is that just someone? Nope, that's just someone running to the fence. An off-speed pitch breaks in, but doesn't catch the corner. So 2-2 is the count. And the pitch is fouled off to the backstop.
Well, I'd like to know his strike-to-ball ratio in this game. I really would. I mean, he's just pounding the zone.
And the pitch is scorched down the left field line.
Turned on that for sure.
That reminds me of that foul ball that Schwarber hit the other day on that Saturday game.
The one in the upper deck.
The one that went 400 feet foul.
Yeah.
That one's low and outside for ball 3. There's not many batters that you'll see hit a foul ball home run and then hit a home run, but I feel like Schwarber's the only person that you'll see actually do it consistently.
Second walk. This is the first time now that Neptune's had 2 runners on at the same time.
Especially with less than 2 outs. I mean, this is the first time they've actually had a
now batting number 6,
technical rally going on.
And this has been the thorn in his side, this guy, and Brian Giolella coming out to have a talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great time to come get yourself something.
While this mound visit's going on, don't forget that the Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery is located at 63 Butler Street. Is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936.
Well, quick talk out there, and I guess, I don't know if they were discussing what to do with Gamba Ellis after he crushed 2 doubles today against Grant. You know, you might want to pitch him carefully, but you really don't want to load the bases and then worry that if you start losing your control a little bit.
Somebody is up in the Steinert bullpen right now. It actually looks like it might be 2 people.
That might be Joe Loretti.
Joe Loretti. Called strike 2.
Got to head on with 2 pitches on the outside.
Well, luckily with some forces available, there's a situation where Grant could get out of it right here. And that one misses.
You'd
for
love to
ball
see
2.
a ground ball double play for Grant, but
Steinert does have the fielding that they're capable of pulling that off.
Gamba Ellis has the bat that's capable of hitting line drives.
Not just line drives, but big, loud contact.
Oh.
just barely misses there.
That's as close as you're going to get.
Yeah, that is
without
right
getting it
there on the marker. I almost wish we had one of those little boxes like you see on TV.
I always wish that.
And a swing and a miss. He got him.
Oh, man. Is this kid cool or what? I mean, he just doesn't get frazzled.
Someone put a heart rate monitor on him.
I mean,
see
granted,
what he's feeling right now.
Now, granted, he's got a 7-1 lead, and that's a lot different than if it was like a 2-1 lead or a tie game. But still, you know, you want to keep this. You want to stay in control of this game, and you don't want to give them a chance to build anything. And with that guy up, you had fear that they could maybe build something, and now you can see your way through it. O'Neill's flied out and struck out.
Yeah, and you want to keep them at arm's length. Don't give them any bit of momentum.
Right. That was big. It seems funny to say that was big in the 7-1 game, but it was.
So 1-0 the count. And the pitch is swung on and bounced foul. That'll even up the count. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. That called strike there, making it 1-2. So Grant now looking for a payoff pitch here with 2 outs. See if he can get out of this little traffic right now. That one's fouled back. It's interesting seeing Loretti up in the bullpen.
Yeah. By the way, Mason Grant's 5 strikeouts today. That ties his season high. Actually, his career high.
Yeah.
With he had 5 against Princeton and 5 against Allentown.
And that's a bouncing ball to short. Grabbed and thrown on the first for out number 3. And Grant gets out of a little bit of a jam, the most traffic he's had on the bases so far today.
Tinnick did a good job of trying to screen him there. He kind of stayed in front of him for a second and then took off. But excellent job by Gill to just hang in there and keep his focus.
Yeah, so no runs on 1 hit and a couple guys on. We're going to the bottom of the 6th, 7-1. Steinert leads. Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Along with that, HTSD pop-up schoolhouse events are happening in August. On August 9th at Yardville Heights Elementary, August 15th at Sunny Bray Elementary, and August 23rd at Kishart Elementary. Those events will be from 3 to 5 p.m. August 29th, there will be one at Causer Elementary, and that will be from 4 to 6 p.m. Meet teachers and staff and learn about community resources and more. Also, the HTSD Summer Camp for 2023, registration is now open. Summer camps are offered to Hamilton Township residents entering grades K through 12. Visit htsdnj.org for more. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. Since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they needed it most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you the closure you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Homes is proud to sponsor today's game and hopes you enjoy it. Jake Pope stepping in here in the bottom of the 6th inning. He is 1 for 3, but has scored after he got on an error his last time up.
And Loretti continues to throw, so I guess he'll be coming in this 7th inning. I like to see Grant go for the complete game, but I guess just I don't know what his pitch count situation is or anything like that. But what a job. Mason Grant, 6 innings pitched, scattered 5 hits. 2 of them came consecutive for the only run. Gave up 2 walks, struck out 5. Got the leadoff hitter out every inning, and just commanded the strike zone incredibly well. And he's a sophomore.
Sophomore.
in a state tournament start. So,
yeah. Sophomore, you're starting the first round of the playoffs.
You gotta love that.
And that ball misses. And a leadoff walk given up by O'Neill.
Next up for Steinert, number 35, center fielder Braden Nitty.
So runner on first, no outs. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful. And Nitty stepping to the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Singled in the first, got an RBI. And that ball is
smoked.
Scorched into the left center field gap. Rounding first and heading to second is Nitty. So there's a double to put 2 runners in scoring position with no outs.
Braden Nitty's second hit of the game, 2 for 4.
Also, don't forget the Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community safe and healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines, whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, COVID-19 vaccine, or pneumonia shot. Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. The staff at Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton Township community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton.
Jack Gill got an RBI infield single his last time at bat. Now he's got a couple of them out there. He'd love to get him home. He's 2's batting. Infield's been in a lot today for Neptune.
I feel like infield in, and I always feel this way, but infield in with less than an out is always such a strange, and dangerous move.
It is. It's a gamble, but it's one you have to take at this point. You can't give up more runs on just regular old ground balls.
And that's a well-hit ball to left center field. That's going to get caught, but coming home is Pope, who will score. So a sacrifice fly for Gill.
Another RBI for Gill.
Now batting number 11, right fielder Ryan Everett.
So 1 down, runner on second. That brings up Ryan Everett, who is 1 for 3 today with a single. He hit the infield single on that ball that went off O'Neill's face.
Yeah, good
now
to see O'Neill was shaken up there. It's good to see him still in, not only in, but pitching.
Yeah, now O'Neill has a chance to get some revenge on him.
Yeah.
You hit me in my face. Now I'm going to strike you out.
What's that old motto? The best revenge is living well.
That one misses. Ball 2, 2-1 the count with one down and a runner on second here for Steinert. And that ball is up the middle, picked up and thrown on the first in time for the out. So beautiful play there by, I believe it's Tink or Tinnick.
Yeah.
Out at shortstop now. Also moves Nitty over to third base. Lambert now steps in. Lambert is 0 for 3, but has been on as part of an error. He was then pinch ran for and a run came in. That happened in the second inning.
The top four in Steinert's lineup, Finaccio, Pope, Nitty, and Gill, have combined for 6 hits, 7 RBIs, and 4 runs scored. It's quite a day.
And they certainly contribute to that big crooked number that came in the 4th inning.
They pretty much contributed to every number.
Seems like every inning that Finaccio was on base, that good things happened.
Yeah.
And as I'm looking at my book, every inning that he got on base, they scored.
Except for the last one.
Yeah, except for the last one.
Yeah.
But
the way he didn't get on.
He didn't have an at-bat.
He lined out, yeah. That's.
And a called strike 3 for Lambert, so that does it for the bottom of the 6th. Coming in to close it out is Loretti, and we'll be right back after this short break on the WBCB Sports Network.
During the Toyota Ready, Set, Go sales event, just imagine yourself in a new Toyota. Whatever you need, from an electric vehicle to a rugged, versatile truck, we have new Toyotas on the ground for immediate delivery. Or choose from over 100 certified used options, which undergo a rigorous inspection and include an amazing warranty. Plus service centers that can save you time and money and keep you on the road. So let's go to Team Toyota this spring. Just visit teamtoyota.net to find a location near you.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
For the Spartans, now pitching number 30, Ryan White.
So the pitching change is not Loretti. It is number 30, Ryan White, coming in for his first appearance of the season.
Yeah, he was struggling with some injuries. And
now he gets the fortune of making his season debut in the state tournament.
Yep, well, he put him in a, just throw strikes and get outs.
And this is probably the least pressure situation you could debut him with, so that's nice for him.
Well, Actually, the least would be if you were losing 7-1, because you're not trying to protect the lead.
Leading off
Here, you're at least trying to
13,
protect the lead
Aiden
to
Martin.
get out of the game.
That brings up Martin, who is 0 for 2 on the day. Swing and a miss. And a ball in the dirt, 2-1.
And we got a final score in Central Jersey Group 3. Lawrence, 4th seeded Lawrence, shut out Colts Neck 4-0.
Ooh.
So Jimmy Mayer continues his revitalizing of that team.
I always love how the matchups can be so lopsided when it's not like you always expect like 16-1, 15-2 to be like the easy games. But you got
I don't think that as much in baseball as other sports, because pitching is a great equalizer.
that ball's lifted to center field, and that will be the first out of the inning.
I mean, you know, maybe basketball or football or something where it's just talent. Your talent's better than their talent, but if you have a good pitcher, you know, it can be an equalizer.
Now batting number 44, Morgan Hunter. Nope, Hunter Morgan. Sorry.
Whoops. Morgan, Hunter. You were almost there, Dad. I was. Almost made it. I almost had a perfect game. I booted the last ground ball hit.
So Logan Hunter stepping in here.
See, that error there is going to keep me from going to the bigs.
What?
Never get out of the high school booth. So I keep making those mistakes.
We don't want you out of the high school booth, Andy. We want you here with us.
Coming from you, you can't even pronounce my name.
That's unintentionally. I don't want you getting too popular. I don't want people thinking you're more than you are.
Oh, I'm definitely less.
That guy can't be what they says he is. They don't even say his name right.
The 2-2 pitch is swung on and scooped up on the hop and thrown on to first. So 2 down, 6-3 on the putout. Now with one more out to go, who are we thinking for the Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game?
Now batting number 1.
I don't even think there's a debate. It's got to be Grant.
Mason Grant. He went 6 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, 5 hits, 1 run that was earned. And there is a line drive out the center. That's going to bounce away. And that's a single to put someone on. Now, here's an interesting look. I think there's an injury on the field.
Now batting number 3, right fielder Brennan.
That's a Sanderson that
And
got
this
that
isn't this isn't great if you're Steiner. Is that?
Oh, they're
and
okay.
If Nitty is okay, he's walking back over to his position, but Braden Nitty is holding his hand. It looks like that's always the danger when you dive for a ball or slide for a ball. Your wrist and hand can always get caught up in the ground, and that may have happened, and that could be something that's crucial for Steinert if it's a lingering injury in the playoffs.
Yeah, well. Maloney's up. 0 for 2 with a walk. And this poor kid just had a tough day on the mound. Steinert's got to like the way Ryan White is throwing right now.
Giving them yet another piece for their bullpen. And that ball is popped into the outfield. Nitty going back. He makes the grab, and that does it for today's first round contest. A fly out to center field. And the Spartans are going to take this one 8-1 in, well, an interesting first round game.
Well, I mean, hey, look, Steinert played well, and Neptune didn't. I mean, Steinert didn't make any mistakes. Error-free, 10 hits. Got a great outing from their pitcher. He was in control the whole game. Neptune made errors, and that's what you're going to get. It's 8-1, and Steinert, you know, they can't be happier with the way their first round game went.
And Steinert did a good job of capitalizing on those opportunities that were given to him. And the biggest opportunity that was taken advantage of today was Mason Grant's first career playoff start. He went 6 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, 5 hits, and 1 run that was earned. And he was really stellar. So we will be back after this. Mason Grant will be joining us. He's the Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game. And after we get back, we will talk to him and then wrap it up here on the WBCB Sports Network.
This is Angelo Weiner for your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Trenton Thunder Baseball is back for its 30th year. Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Trenton Thunder tickets are now available. Single game tickets, group plans, suite nights. Get your tickets now. For more information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, pork roll Fridays, and dog welcome nights throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun.
And welcome back. We're here with Mason Grant, our Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game, and it was his first career playoff start. He went 6 innings, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, 5 hits, and a run that was earned. Mason, how'd it feel to get out there and make your first career state tournament start?
As a sophomore, to be able to go out there and win and get a good first start, so I have to.
Now, did your teammates and coaches pump you up a little bit for this? You know, being probably the biggest game you've ever started.
Yeah, going into it, you know, even in school, everyone's pumping me up, making sure I'm hyped, you know, getting me ready.
That's awesome. Now, when you're in the dugout in between innings, when your team's up to bat and you know you guys are getting on with these free base runners that you were getting with the errors. What was the atmosphere like as you guys were trying to make sure you took advantage of those?
No, it was getting loud, you know. As a pitcher, when you see runs, you know, how they come, it's always good to release some of the pressure off. And, you know, we're a very loud team, and hopefully, you know, we can keep like that to next game on Thursday. That's
great to hear. Now, I'm sure you guys have looked at both teams that you have a chance of playing going on in the next round. What's your guys' outlook for this playoff run that you can make?
As far as we can, you know, keep playing like we did today, and we got a shot at the state championship.
That's what we like to hear. Well, Great game, Mason. You know, congrats on the win. Congrats on the great start. And I hope you enjoy that gift certificate from Italian People's Bakery.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
So that does it for us. That does it for us today at Rich Gialella Field. Today's game was brought to you by New Jersey Education Association, Haldeman Ford and Subaru, Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Capital Health System, Revere Restaurant, Trenton Thunder, Team Toyota, Hamilton Township Education Association, Hyundai of Trenton, Saul Funeral Homes, Hamilton Township Division of Health, Italian People's Bakery, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, and the Trentonian. I'm Eric DiCrescenzo here on Play-by-Play for you. I was joined by Rich Fisher on color, Brianne O'Neill doing the engineering in the booth, and Colin Summer on camera for us today. From Steinert High School, we wish you a great night, and thanks for joining in.